and welcome back to another vegan versus meat eater challenge. It's a battle of frittatas. Obviously frittata normally has eggs in it, which is the meat option, but we've got an eggless tofu version for the vegans. First off, we're going to do the vegan version because it takes a little bit longer. You take the tofu and also the nutritional yeast and the bicarbonate soda and the turmeric, and you put that all into a food processor. You add a little bit of soy sauce. What you do is you blend it to make a paste, so it's kind of like the replacement for the eggs that you would use in the meat eater version. And what you should have is like a really nice paste. Add a little bit of oil to a pan. And you're going to want to cook the sweet potato and the red onion. So the reason why I chose sweet potato for this dish rather than normal potato is that it has slightly less carbs in it. It tastes a little bit more healthy. So you're going to want to prepare an oven-proof dish. Just add my red pepper, spring onion, and also 2 handfuls of spinach. And you want to cook this for about 2 or 3 minutes just so everything starts to mix well together. Okay, just before you put it in the oven, you're going to want to add in the nutritional yeast mix. This is just so everything really sticks together. As I said before, it's just a replacement for the eggs. So give everything a good stir so it's really well mixed in there, so everything will be able to cling onto it when you put it in your oven-proof dish. So what I'm doing is I'm just patting it all down together so it's really solid, so when it does come out the oven you will be able to cut yourself a slice like a traditional frittata. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop it in the oven for about 35 minutes. Whilst the vegan version is in the oven, we can crack on. You're going to want to heat up a pan, add in a little bit of oil. You want to add in the onions and cook them for about 10 minutes. So they really start to sweat. You really want to get like a crispy edge on them because they're going to add a little crunch to your frittata. So whilst the onions are cooking, you can start to crack your eggs. There are 8 eggs in this recipe. My favourite bit about this dish is the fact that it's literally like a one-pot dish. Once you shove it in the oven and you take it out, you can just eat straight out of it. There's less washing up, it's great. So once you start to get that crisp on the side of the onions, it's time to add in your eggs. As there is 8 eggs, it does take a little while to cook, so it cooks for about 6 minutes. I'm going to sprinkle over some goat's cheese and then put it in the oven for 3 minutes. As you can see, the goat's cheese has started to brown on the edges. It looks amazing. But the real question is which one tastes better. So I'm going to give it a go. It's stuck together nicely thanks to the nutritional yeast. It's really good. As you can see, it's a lot more fluffy than the vegan one, but does it taste as good? The vegan one has a lot like deeper taste as it's got a lot more ingredients in it, whereas this one's a lot more simpler, but the goat's cheese and egg combo is amazing. So you can try either. I recommend you have a go and leave a comment below saying if you prefer meat or vegan.